Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, literally the highest win rate mono black in standard based on 300 games. And I kinda like it because obviously it's like some of the demon deck that we have already seen, but we have Intimidation Tactics. This is a new card that I was kinda excited to try in some of the decks, but I've never seen it used, so we will do it today. And we also have the Raceway, and while it seems like a small addition to the deck, having haste on Archfiend, Bloodletter, or even Shelly, or bro, Slasher. When you have Bloodletter, you can play Slasher, give it haste, and go for instant lethal. This is very nice addition to the deck, and it makes the deck better. And we'll also show you in the outro my stats after playing with this deck, and I think you will like it. I think you will like it. Guys, let's go into the gameplay. You know the drill. You can sub and like the video if you want to see more black decks. I mean, we all want, so I mean, that's a good deal. And honestly, before we start the video, I have one question to you guys, because I'm kinda curious. This is obviously like the sweaty Mythic deck. This will 100% get you to Mythic. This is one of the top decks right now. I think it's like top 5 win rate deck or something in, you know, all the archetypes. Of course, the first one being the Omniscience combo, second, third, fourth being all mono reds, basically, and this is one right after it. So do you like this kind of sweaty decks that are all about winning? Do you enjoy this kind of gameplay, or you want some interesting strategies, of course at the cost of, you know, having a little bit less power? Because I'm kinda interested, and you know, after all, it's all for you, so you guys enjoy the deck. So I always try to adjust and make what you like the most. So tell me in the comments, and let's start the games. Alright guys, we are going first, already flooded, but we have Slasher, we have Ton of Removal, so I kinda like it. I would really love to have one Annex, or one less land, and like Liliana maybe 4-drop, but we have Ton of 4-drops, so hopefully we can make it work. Hopefully. Well, bro, I can see why Mono Black is doing so well right now on the ladder. Bro, you have full hand of removal and nothing else. Slasher is also extremely good against those decks. I honestly think we'll just kill it right now. Are you an outlaw? No, you're just a warrior. We don't care to kill it. I'm pretty sure they have better 2-drop, but we'll kill it as well. We can even go for the Slasher to make it super awkward for them. Yeah, I think we take one hit, play Slasher. We are getting more and more flooded. Like, we really need to stop drawing lands, but so far it's acceptable. Like, one more land and we are in trouble. One less land and would be ahead. So I really hope they cannot kill it, but for 3 mana, sometimes I think they play Get Lost to hit the lockdowns, or sometimes they go Pow Patch formation, right? That's the name. And I think this should be good. As you can see, they cannot even attack us right now. And I drew another freaking land, and now we are actually losing. Not fully yet, but man, I could just attack. You know what? I think we can, because they didn't do any damage, and by attacking I forced them to go for such a bad way. I also enabled them to make a huge mistake. If they do this, I'm 100% winning. Thank you. That's a free card. Love it, love it. So they want to make this 3 rabbit thing, right? Bro, like every land that we draw right now is just devastating, because we didn't increase our value for the last 3 turns, which is really bad for any kind of mid-range decks, because you don't have card advantage. But one Annex will completely change it. This is not very good. For them, of course. This creature is great to, you know, block something and remove a creature, because then this gets destatted, basically. Sure, I think we'll have to go for the Might Collar. And you can see why those 2 cards make such a big difference. I think we should still win, but I'll be honest, one more land and I think we'll literally start losing. If we draw one more land. If we draw like Annex, it should be perfect. Archfiend is a good draw. I don't think they... So, okay, so their best play is 3-4 new creatures. This will be 6-6, this will be 6-6. Then we can still block. Now we cannot block, but Death Touch of course will kill a ton. I think we still go for it because I don't think they can deal so much damage. And with Go for the Throat we can start killing stuff. If they block we start dealing damage. So this will get them to what, 9 I believe? And then 5 triggers from this will win the game for us. And this is still good because we deal damage and they lose a creature. So the best play is 3 rabbits into like 1 or 2 drop. Theoretically they could play land, 1 drop, and 3 rabbits, but this is like such an impossible draw that I'm not playing around it. Sheltered. I mean, this is good for them, but it won't be good enough. Slasher wins this race. This is like not good enough. Alright. Okay, this could be very interesting. However, do we even want it? If they had a creature, they would play it, right? Unless they have expensive creature. I don't want to risk it. Because if we miss this, we might be in some serious trouble. Do I attack? I think I will. That was a priority, wasn't it? I don't know why. Do they have a get lost or something, really? Maybe. I think I will just cycle it. We have 6 mana, so we go this, and then the turn. Even if they have a creature, we can always go for the throat. Every cycling brings us closer to Annex, and we literally are winning the race already. They will go to 11, then they go to 9, and they lose 5 due to Slasher, and they're at 4. So they actually had a creature. Alright. But this could be a very nice target. Whenever you attack, we need to kill it. This also puts them in really bad situation when they really don't want to attack with this creature, and that was their plan, so they get the token. Sure. I think that's really good for us. Now we can cycle. I really want different card because one good draw will win the game, and I think this is actually the good draw we wanted. So we hit. As you can see, Slasher can literally raise their whole deck, especially with those Stones of Removal. I could even... No, we just go for this, because they cannot really trade here. And we still have removal for the next creature that isn't worth it. I'm pretty sure this is their last turn and they will explode. So as you can see, we are doing a ton of things. And the moment we stop drawing lands, you can see that we finally recovered instantly. Oh boy. But this is only Bannicorns. Alright, I have an idea. I think we'll win very nicely. Even if they block everything, it won't matter. I can just go with Slasher and get the Archfiend. Yeah, they cannot attack, and now we can kill the life gainer. Which means... however, okay, I need to do it now. Then we get the Archfiend. Which means that whatever they do, they will lose 2 creatures. And that's enough for Lethal. All we need to do... We don't care about the stats. If they kill Slasher, that means, you know, Death Touch does the thing, they lose 2 creatures, and we already deal enough. And they also don't life gain. And we full swing and we win. There's no counterplay, and we win. I'm not sure if they realize it. 1 green mana, if that was white I would pay a small attention if that's like Smite or something. But as you can see, it doesn't matter. So many creatures died that we just kill them. And of course we get all the Slashers. And that's how we do it. Listen. All I will do is remove creatures every turn. This cutdown might be super important. I'm not sure what the deck is. Maybe the next card? No. It could be Cynic. And if they have up the Beanstalk, I think it's worth duressing. I might regret this. Oh boy. This is actual Murph. No way. Man, I'm so happy. This card is the reason Merfolk deck somewhere in Standard exists. I think... Did they literally top deck the card I just discarded? Wow, so good at the game. Bro, they literally top deck the same card I discarded. It happens so often. That's why I sometimes don't like discard cards. I get rid of the card and they are just, yeah, sure, I will just draw the new one. And I'm like, alright, I will lose. So Pilgrimage is insanely cool card, but the downside is that this card only works with bad tribe. So that's why I don't see it too much. Like if that was any creature, you'd probably see it like everywhere with Mono Red. The card is insane. 2 damages. It's ton of damage. I'm not a fan of it. What are you? Alright. This will be a bit of a problem. They are scaling like crazy. This is not a bad card, but they still want something better. Huh. I think we have to kill this guy. This one is probably the most scary of them all. And I think I have to anoint this. This would be a rough one. But we can cut it down, so I think this is the best play. Like, if they exhaust, we are in a ton of trouble. We can play like this so they don't know about the speed, and I think we need the slasher so they cannot attack as easily. Because they're creating one turn a turn, so one creature a turn, so we need to at least get rid of one creature a turn. Alright, let's see the cycling. And honestly, it's so annoying that they drew exactly Pilgrimage that we discarded a second ago. Like, if not this draw, the game would be super easy to win. This is the only reason the game is close. But, you know, it's like one good draw and it really helps. So, okay, this is interesting. I mean, this is a good idea. Of course we go for this guy because it's generally harder to remove. We're not gaining too much, but with the Archfiend, I hope we can do something. I hope we can do something. This is Annex turn because we have to kill Kiora. And then we need to play Archfiend and roll from there. This will be hard, guys, but Archfiend will completely devastate their game plan. I think we have to go like this. This is Chorus mana, so we want to cut it down right now. Because they cannot cast any kind of spell. Even if they have protection, they cannot use it. Alright. But could be interesting. Maybe we can sneak the last card. I think we are close to trying to win this game. But this Pilgrimage really helped them so much. Of course, we have to go for this. I'm a little bit scared. That was a very quick attack. Maybe they have some combat trick. Alright. It is what it is. They can also counter spell right now, which super sucks. Alright, so we have to open with cut down. The problem is that we wanted something else, but man, how do we play it? They can just counter everything, right? Oh, non-creature! Non-creature is huge. Alright, I think we can manage to win then. They're going to 9. No man, if we had one more mana, that would be so much better. We will be so close to dying, but I think we can survive. We can kill this with cut down, so we can block 2-2. So that's nice. This card might decide the whole game. Don't. No. We are not removing Archfiend of the Dross, please. Please just play your land, be a good person. And if they hit another Hexcatcher, I will cry on the inside. They should attack with everything, yeah. But to be fair, I kinda like it. Let's go for the Hexproof guy, because this can be removed. Alright. This is already better than I expected. And this card, just please tell me, I need to know. Alright. So we can cut this down. I like the bat, to be honest. I could Edict. Because I would love them to sacrifice something. But I don't think they will fall for this, so they will sacrifice Scout probably. Then we cut this down. They have 3 creatures, and we are at 5, and we will have a bat. And of course damage stacks very quickly here. Can we kill them? Bro, we can kill them! I should probably realize, right? So I hit. Unless they have interaction. This is possible. And they can counter something but by sacrificing creatures. Wait. Alright. I know how we will do it. No, because they can have Spell Pierce. So we need to open with this. Then they need to lose it. Debuff the whole board. and lose the ability to counter spells. They can sacrifice 2 Merfolks and die. So they actually cannot force us to pay. Normally they could sacrifice 3 Merfolks and counter it. Of course it doesn't make sense. I think we got them. Even with this, right after duressing it. Alright, and that's why you don't see Merfolks. They are actually too weak. I tried to play this deck when it was fresh. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And we'll go with Cavern Bat just to make sure that we have something else. And this is the last card. Yep, land. We deal 2 damage, our opponent knows. I think I said good game. I wasn't sure, so I just double GG'd. Alright, our opponent is going first. This is a weird hand. A lot of bats for sure. But so Leyline is very bad for them. We don't really care about Graveyard. I think only Slasher will, you know, lose anything. And that means maybe we can find more discard targets. But we'll see. Those cores are absolutely amazing at killing every creature ever. So if we play Bat, it probably dies immediately. But I will still play it, so I can see their hand and force 1 removal piece. This is also an Annex turn. Scroll Shift. I can draw a card, but that's it. I think we go for Momentum Breaker. This will definitely help. It might be scare later. They want to hit removal. Ketramos, alright. I think this is a good moment to go for Edict, right? Yeah, I think there's no point in, you know, giving them the chance to get any value. Indestructible, bro, doesn't do anything. So of course not the biggest deal. They can draw a card. I really hope they will whiff and not play anything meaningful, or they will play like 4 mana huge creature that isn't Biza. I think they will go for white mana, yeah, because that's the core of sweepers and all of this stuff. I mean, I will definitely hit their face. Do we go with Slasher? So this could be Sunfall. They really went very quickly for this white mana. Usually you wait, and you can even see what you will draw. So I'm a little bit scared that this is a Sunfall. Sorry bro, I need to think. Because it's so good to play Shelly right now. If they don't have Sunfall, they will take a ton of damage. I mean like a ton of damage. I will take a risk. Because even if they have Sunfall, they also need to draw a land from the top. They can get 1 extra card. That's a perfect answer. But I will take it. I will take it. At least we forced something. Liliana is nice. I can try to destroy their hand and go for the ultimate. I think this is the play. I really want to see the last card. They can cycle 1 of them, but they don't have good target. Leyline doesn't really give anything from entering. Alright, this is perfect. Bruh, you want your Kaya? I don't think so. I don't think so. They will never cast those cards. We will still go for the Frost, because with Sheoldred we should be fine. We play Shelly, we play the land from the top, and we get to, you know, 0 cards for them. They really need a very good top deck, and right now they cannot even go for, you know, the play. Let's swing. It's scary, but I think we should have advantage. What did you draw? Oh my god, this guy just keeps drawing cards. Alright, you got it. You got it. We need to attack their hand. Alright, here we go. Now they start taking damage. I'm not sure. No, we should go for the bat, right? Let's see what they play. Oh, they got the 5th land, which means they can go Momentum Breaker into Scroll Shift. This is awkward. I might sacrifice Shelly here. If they get Scroll Shift, they will kill both of the creatures and also draw a card. They can cast it. If they didn't draw a land, I would sacrifice this. I think I have to go for Sheoldred and rely on Liliana ultimate. Alright, Slasher is insane. Oh my god, with this draw I think we won. This is a ton of damage. They can go for 1 life, but that's it.
Drop it.
And Liliana is amazing. We can already ultimate. And we'll split black and white mana probably. Alright, that was close. Alright, so we are on the draw, but this is actually okay because we have cut down and not too many lands, so being on the draw actually might help us. Oh, I think we go with Bloodletter, it's way too late, and I'm not sure how much we need. Liliana will be kinda crucial. I think this is like Bandit Talent discard, but I'm not super sure. With this, it's mere sacrifice. Right? Alright. We will... They might tutor something. I know, I will still kill it because case is super slow and I think even tutoring won't really super help them. We'll go with Sanctuary. I think this just scares us a little bit better. So they will sacrifice the Nightmare. As you can see, they aren't even interested in drawing the perfect card. Because Mirth is just better. I guess this didn't flip. I think it should be solved already, but it wasn't. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And we should go with Slasher. Especially that they will have 3 mana, which means they cannot double remove, because it's usually 4 mana. Unless they have a cut down, in which case they need to devote full turn to cards and have perfect draw. This is the best case scenario. Oh my god. Okay, alright. They actually got even something better. So let's see. Obviously this hurts a ton, but we have Liliana, and I want to start attacking their hand. Let's see if they play something else. Oh my god, this is pretty... Oh my god, they're going crazy! This is a rough choice. I can anoint this and cut it down, and then go with Lily. The 4th land is really nice. But I don't think I can afford not having cards that trade. Right now, see? That was a good call. Is this important to get rid of this? I think it is. Like, 1 card can be everything in this situation. Liliana will need to wait. And this could be a creature. They have a ton of creatures. And they are fully tapped. I will kill it now. I think this is the best play. We don't have too much choice. I really hope they will, chill with plays for a moment. So I can set up some good value. I really want Annex. I think if we can top deck Annex, we can win. Without it, like Archfiend could help. Well, this is obviously a disaster. But at least we can go for Lily. And even with Torch the Tower, this is Sorcerer by the way, so they already missed the spot. We have 4 loyalties, so Torch the Tower won't kill Liliana. That means 2 cards at least. And that might be a huge difference. Alright. See, they have this case that they are not even slightly interested in putting 2 mana to do nothing. So that was a good call to kill Skeleton as soon as possible. I really want them to not have hasters. 1 top, so 1 of the cards was okay. That's scary. I would prefer double bottom, because then the top card is random. Besiege the Mirror. What they will go for? Forge? Demonic Pact. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I think we are doing it. I told you, top deck Annex wins so many games. And now we can even go for this. And we also hit the card. This can deal 4 damage. I think they will go for drawing cards, because 4 damage doesn't kill anything right now. And we also have a blocker. We don't draw cards with Annex, which is a little bit scary. If they went for a Momentum Breaker, that means they have removal. So this demon will die.
You couldn't be.
Please don't be removal into Percussionist to sweep the board perfectly. Rankle's Prank. Alright, that is scary. That is scary. I mean, I will definitely go for this. I need to take this damage. I just need to go for it. Is that Harmless Offering? Yeah, I think it's Harmless Offering. It will be scary, guys. It's a problem. Doesn't really matter. bit scared. They will draw 2 cards right now. I don't think they will go for the discard. Yep. And that gives them 3 extra turns, and they need to hit Tutor or Harmless Offering from the top, and I'm not sure if we can prevent it. Grid's Gambit already. Oh my god, I need to really hit their hand. This Duress would be useful. But I had to discard, like it was way too important to keep them at 0 cards. Or at least try to go there. This won't probably hit anything. But it's so cheap that I think we can go for it. A little bit. We also see how bad it gets for us. Oh my god, they can sacrifice... Well, they cannot. They can sacrifice this, go for the offering, and then we lose on the next turn. I have a... Yeah, I think so. But... yeah. You know what? The only option is that they block this. And they are not falling for it. So they go this, they go Harmless Offering. Then it's ours, and then we lose at the upkeep. I don't think there's any play. Like, we were too slow. We needed a bit of a better and stronger draw. Yeah, I actually don't see out for this. Sorry, bro. Like, I'm not styling, but I want to make sure that I won't get the angry comment of there was one play and you missed it. Alright, we are not missing the play. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I will go with actual good game and with scoop. So yeah, they will just tutor the Harmless Offering. Alright, our opponent is going first, but we have cut down Anoint, Sheoldred Edict, and then Unholy Annex. So we should do the thing, you know? We are not dealing damage, so we don't need to start with max speed. Unholy Annex will probably change it, so it's white-green, so this must be Overlord deck. I will still play it now. It's not usual for Demon Mono Black, so maybe we'll get something. They have 2 types, that means they cannot Leyline Binding. Oh boy, you know they will get lost, right? Guys, I still need to play it. This is too... Like, we need... Please, don't get lost. This one time... Oh my god. Guys, I'm the happiest Sloth ever. We actually managed to dodge get lost. This is huge. Now we are... I think we win the game right now. Like, I kid you not, this was a, like, winning play. So they probably don't want to lose it. So they don't... This could be some infinite copy thing. I think we have enough demons. So I'm going a little bit crazy. The reason for this is that I basically have 3 mana. So I want to be efficient. We have Shelly, we have demons. I hope they will tap. So they cannot kill the demon. Moment they cannot, we... Yeah, see? We won. This is a 1 game already. We make a demon, they cannot kill it, we live gain, and we are getting such a ton of value that we'll continue making demons for the rest of the game. And discard 2 cards, we definitely... Oh. I think we need haste. This can be extremely good card. And we should do another land, so we will just go like this. Right? I'm pretty sure we won the game from here. Yeah, they will be too slow. Like, we already have all the momentum we need. And with Raceway, yeah. And they know it, so... Cool. So guys, tell me what you think about those games. I think we did it pretty nicely. I honestly kinda expected more plays from the Raceway, because I think this is a really good card. Not only like you have this bat that can basically tickle your opponent every turn, you have Slasher that can, you know, get some maximum speed, but most of all you have Annex. So even if you are defending, you are dealing damage every single turn, when you have a demon of course, and that should stack. So on turn like 5 to 7 you might have maximum speed already. But it really didn't come too much in a play. But I think if you play more games, you will find that this will be your lethal. I think having an option of playing Archfiend, hasting it, and then hitting for 2 or 4 with annexes, depending on how many you have, this could be literally 10 damage with flying with haste. This is a ton, and it might give you lethals that you would never get otherwise. So I think it's a really great addition. I'm not sure about the Raceway. I like this kind of idea, but generally it's very, very slow. So I think if you can use it and already have max speed, like, this must be a very weird game. So I'm not sure about the Raceway. Maybe, I mean, both are the Raceway. The Avishkar one. So I would consider just switching it to something else probably, but it might just be me. Intimidation Tactic is something I kinda like against mono red decks. Moment you see the mountain, you unleash all of them from your hand, and this is basically like 1 mana removal. So it's a good card and you can cycle it, unlike the cut down. So this is something I wanted to experiment with, but the cycling is very expensive. So for example, for momentum monument to endurance decks, I never went with it, and I always had my eye on this. So you want the stats, because this is kind of the big thing. First, I will show you the stats for a big sample. I think it's like 300 games, and this is literally the highest win rate deck for mono black in Platinum to Mythic. So if you are like Platinum and want to get to Mythic, this is the best mono black. Like, full stop basically. And we'll show you our stats, and they might actually really surprise you. But before we go there, huge thank you to all of our patrons for just caring about the channel, for its future, and just allowing us to, you know, just make cool decks, sometimes go sweaty with the you know, with the win rate decks. And really thank you guys for just being here. I'm super happy that, you know, the Patreon is growing and we can all have discussions sometimes, and you know, you are commenting the decks. It's super cool. So thank you for that. And yeah, for our stats, man, I was kind of shocked because until last moment I wasn't sure how we are doing. And when I checked the stats, man, we literally have like the same win rate. Like up to like 2%. What are the chances? And you know, it might be a little bit me, but I really think that at least like 2 of those losses were like, basically we had no way to win this game. The draw was just so bad and our opponent had just the perfect card, so it was like, I felt like a passenger in those games, to be honest. So yeah, this was exactly the experience you should be expecting from this deck. And to be fair, games are pretty quick. This is like a mid-range deck that kinda kills quickly, so this is pretty good for ranking because it has ton of removal against all the red decks. So if you see a lot of mono red, you can absolutely smork them. Slasher is great at basically every creature because you can throw it under the bus and then you get full next card for you know, in 3 next turns, and you trade it 1 for 1. Very often small creatures cannot attack, so Slasher is surprisingly threatening for all the creature decks, especially that if they want to deal damage through this, they need to pump the creature with Monstrous Rage, and that opens them to all of your removal. So this could allow some sneaky plays. You know, Archfiend, Sheoldred, Bloodletter, all of those of course are extremely powerful, especially with hasting. So yeah, I mean we got literally the same result as the big sample, so that's good. I'm kind of happy with it. This is a good laddering deck. It will get you probably to like top 500 Mythic if you play it well. It's close with win rate to like the best decks, but still a little bit lower. So probably like Omniscience and Monored are still a little bit stronger, but they are super boring. So this might be the most exciting way to hit Mythic. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this outro. Tell me what you think in the comments. I will be trying to read them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had great fun and see you tomorrow.
With